all those points.
Trey Jones hasn't left the court this whole game. They've got to continue to attack and make him defend every possession, but they've got to make good decisions.
Johnson with a three. In and out. Funderburk back up. And a foul as well. DJ Funderburk. Well, the junior from Cleveland showing up here in the second half.
Markel Johnson gets that shot up, and Funderburk does a good job of establishing inside position. It's easier to get to the offensive glass when number one is out of the game. Funderburk takes advantage of it. Who comes back in the game? Vernon Carey. Look for Duke to play through him on this next possession.
O'Connell with a foul. Funderburk 76%. 67-52. Funderburk with 11 points. State has not been a very good three-point shooting team this year, but they're 7 out of 11 beyond the three-point line tonight. They've been out-rebounded by their opponents this year, but so far they're out-rebounding the Blue Devils by 5.
And they're 2-1 second chance points, 20-10. They've got every 50-50 ball around the basket. Part of it is dribble penetration. When you get dribble penetration, you're getting at angles to rebound the basketball.
Daniels driving it hard, and he drops it in. He had only taken one shot in the second half after 18 points in the first half. They're getting him back into the fold. Carey will launch a long one. Stanley with a rebound and a second effort for the Blue Devils.
Dave, I used to say the hardest playing, toughest team finds a way to win. Right now, with 6 minutes left, that has been NC State.
Well, they were shot out of a cannon in front of this big crowd tonight in the opening tip. And again, they started the game with a 10-1 run.
This is the first break that Trey Jones has gotten this whole game. Coach K using that timeout. Now going to bring him back in the game to finish this game up. I love the ability to get to the basket for NC State. Their ability to try to play downhill, be aggressive, not settle to be a jump shooting team.
Carey to the paint, tiptoeing in. Can't connect. And they boxed him out. He's been on fire in the second half, but so far it has not been enough. 71-54 NC State. Markel Johnson, a brightest star for the Wolfpack tonight. Shot clock at 10. Down to 5. Flips it up off the iron. The tip is up and good by Funderburk.
Funderburk has dominated this game on this end of the floor in the paint. His ability to carve out space and be relentless on the glass. 15 points in the second half and coming up with a huge defensive play right there.
Daniels looking to finish it. He'll draw the foul. As he is hit on the play by Joey Baker. What a half he's had. We take a look at former McDonald's All-Americans. And among them, of course, Vernon Carey Jr. Did not play in that spotlight game because of an ankle injury. Hurd had 16. Moore had 16 minutes. And Wendell Moore had 17 minutes and 13 points.
This has not been the best game for some of those guys. It's interesting talking to Coach K before the game. He said, we're not a great team. At times we can be great. And our goal is to be great for longer periods of time. He said, at times we have different guys. But our core group, Trey Jones and Vernon Carey, have been consistent. They need someone else to step up, and they haven't had that person step up tonight.
5 minutes to go. Carey trying to return that one with that left hand. On a foul with 5:01 showing. That personal on Funderburk will be his 4th.
Which means that Kevin Keats has a decision to make. Does he keep him on the floor and try to shorten the game, maybe change a matchup, or does he go smaller? So that's a huge decision he has to make right now. And he's already lost Manny Bates, so they're basically down to 7 players. Now, what does Duke have to do to get back in this game? So you're going to see Duke now extend their defense. You can see Duke maybe go to scramble. You can see Duke try to pick up the pressure. So, NC State, they're going to handle that. They need good spacing. They need to get the ball reversed. They need to meet their passes. And most importantly, they need to have floor balance.
Daniels to the baseline. Off the fake, nifty fake. Couple of those by Bryce, and he banks it in. And a foul. C.J. Bryce, who's not had a big night, but that's a big shot.
That is a big con shot and a patient shot. Terrific job right there, C.J. Bryce.
And with a second foul, Funderburk heading to the bench. You're getting a big hand by the Wolfpack faithful. 3-point play for C.J. Bryce.
Catch ball with a foot in the lane, you're going to have a problem. We're getting close to that last 5 minutes. Right now, Kevin Keats, meet your passes, be strong with the ball, make sure you have good floor balance. Force Duke to play over you, not through you and downhill.
Well, the victory would put Louisville back in the lead by half a game in the ACC standings in first place. Another whistle, that with 6 on the shot clock.
Now, DOB, think about that. The 5 minutes prior, Duke won that. But look what happened this last 5 minutes. NC State 11-6. And let's face it, Funderburk has absolutely been terrific. Getting to the glass, being a big target, playing off of penetration.
10th team foul. Johnson to the line. Just a 58% foul shooter, but then again, only 26% from three-point land. And he has been burying one after another tonight. And has 25 points.
Duke
big start turn for himself.
Yeah, Duke with only 6 assists. When you think about Duke basketball, you think about the ball moving, people moving, guys playing for each other. Right now, they are really struggling. Everything is one-on-one.
Yep, and one and done right there on the miss by Jones. Yeah, that's kind of staggering to see Duke with 6 assists at this point in the game.
This is college basketball. This is what it is every single night. It never disappoints.
Daniels launching. Got it! He hits a triple. 25 points. He has a new career high. Perry still driving inside for 2 more and to the foul line. We will take the break. NC State with a big lead, 83-60. Trying to upset the Blue Devils here tonight in Raleigh, North Carolina.
To be aggressive and attack Duke.
A Duke loss would drop them to 2nd in the ACC behind Louisville. NC State likely moving into the first 4 out, according to Joe Lunardi. Very much a bubble team, but will you knock off the number 6 team in the country?
This is the start of something right now. When you look back at NC State's resume last year, they didn't have that marquee win. They had wins. They just didn't have that marquee win. This is that one game. They didn't beat the top of the ACC. Today, they're in position to beat the top of the ACC.
And they've got Florida State coming in, the number 8 ranked team in the country, over the weekend. Coming up on Saturday. Foul on Stanley trying to slow up Johnson. 2:42 to go, and after our game, stick around for SportsCenter with Kenny Mayne and John Anderson. An interview with Zion, plus the NBA's best and worst first half performances. SportsCenter next, right here on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Zion's been pretty good. He makes up for some mistakes, huh?
No doubt about it. Carey really has been outstanding since halftime. He and Jones, though, unable to carry the Duke Blue Devils back all the way. They've cut it down to, 10 points at one point.
Coach K was talking to us before the game exactly about that. He knows what he's getting out of those two.
Johnson will stuff it in. 28 points for Markel Johnson. And of course that heave which lit up the building. It's a career high for him right before halftime. Done that 3 times this season. Thunderberg in the open floor. 2 minutes to go. And most of the fans are standing here at PNC Arena. Daniels with a floater. Rebound tip. And the stop by Thunderberg. Thunderberg.
That's kind of appropriate, isn't it, right
yes.
there? Being in the right place, getting to the glass, getting dribble penetration, creating a turnover, getting a 50-50 ball.
What a night for the Wolfpack here. To go to 17-9, they'll go to 8-7 in the ACC, coming up a very tough road loss at Boston College, but they redeemed themselves here against 6th-ranked Duke.
This is a program win, and you think about everything this program has been through. This is a huge win and a statement win for Kevin Keatts.
Coming up on 1 minute to play. Fans here in Raleigh tonight have had a wonderful time. It started out so well for the Wolfpack, and they kept that energy as they blitzed Duke on a 10-1 run to start it. The last time Duke lost by 20 or more, by the way, was March of 2013 to Louisville. Largest losses in the last 10 years for Duke.
Safety. That is really, really important to have a plan. If you're going to win a game like this, there must be a plan in place to let the visiting team get off.
Certainly hope so. NC State easily their biggest win of the season. A gigantic win at this stage of the season for their NCAA. This evening as they roll over the Duke Blue Devils.